Hi, we're back in my kitchen again on this beautiful, beautiful morning. We are going to be working with color today, and I want to show you a few things. Look at the beautiful green plants, the white flower, the red, the orange, the yellow, more red, the green. God likes color too, doesn't he? And he made us a really colorful world. Before we get started with our project, I want you to understand a little bit about how color works. This is called a color wheel, and we have three colors on our color wheel that are called primary colors. That is red, yellow, and blue. So if I want to make this green color, I would mix the yellow and the blue, and that's just what I did. This is a mixture of these two colors. If I want to make the purple, I add blue and red, and I mixed this purple color. To make the orange, I mixed red and yellow. And if you look at our color wheel, you have colors that are opposite one another. If you blend opposite colors, you're going to get brown every time. You'll get brown if you do the yellow and the purple, the blue and the orange, or the green or the red. You will always get a purple color. So, excuse me, a black color. So we're going to take green, and we're going to take our red, and we're just going to look at it and see what happens when we blend the two. Here's my brush. We're going to blend these two colors together. And look what we've got. We have made brown. You see that? Pretty brown color, isn't it? So each time when I was practicing, I blended each of these together, each of these opposite colors together, and I got a different shade of brown each time, but each time I got a brown. So that's to let you know that when we start our project today, if you don't mind brown colors in your project, you can use colors that are opposite on the color wheel. But if you want colors that blend to make new colors on our color wheel, you're going to want to use, you don't want to use colors that are opposite one another. So we can also add white to our project today. And when we add white, we'll get pink with the red, light blue, lavender, light green. We'll get a peachy color, and we'll get a light yellow when we add white to our project today. If you want to add black to your project today, you can do that. With black, you can get burgundy, which is a beautiful color, or this midnight blue. So you can add black to your project today if you want to. This is what we're going to do. I've decided to use the white and the red and the yellow, and I'm going to do it on green paper. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our red, and we're going to put blotches of red on a gallon-sized baggie. That's what this is a gallon-sized baggie. So I'm just putting dots of red here and there on my baggie. There we go, that's lots of red. Now we're going to put some yellow. Remember, the yellow and the red makes orange, so with this, I should get some orange on my project. And I also would like to use some white. You can use any colors that you want. I got these at Michael's. The smaller ones are 97 cents. The larger ones are $1.49. They're very affordable. They last a really long time. Great for any kind of project you want to make. All right, so let's see what we get when we take our baggie and we fold it in half. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. Each time you do this, it's going to look a little bit different, okay? So here we go. We've got our colors. Ooh, that turned out pretty, didn't it? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our green paper and we're going to put the paint down on it, just like this. And then we're going to lift it up, and then I'm going to do it again over here. And as you see, I've got a baggie underneath because I don't want to get paint on anything. So I cover up my workspace. We're going to put some more right here. And let's see, we'll turn it this way and go up here. Oh, wow. Woo, pretty, pretty. All right, so this is what I got. Each time you do this, it's going to look a little bit different depending on what colors you used. If I used my yellow and red and white again, it would look different. Each time you do this project, it's going to be unique. Now we have to wait for this to dry. And when we come back, I'm going to meet you outside in my backyard. See you in a minute. Okay, we're going to finish up our project in the backyard because it can get a little bit messy. I've decided that the rest of the colors that I'm going to use on my project are going to be the main color blue with some white and just a tiny bit of black, because if you use too much black, it can be overpowering and take over your picture. To do this, I'm going to need a small baggie. So I'm going to take and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put drops of paint on my baggies, just like this. Some drops of white, right here, here, and here, maybe here, anywhere you want to put it, it's okay. And then with my black, I'm just going to put a couple of little drops of black, because I don't want it to take over my picture. Here we go. So the same process, we're going to take our baggie, we're going to fold it in half, kind of squish the paint together. Ooh, oh boy, how do you like that, kids? Now the fun part, we're going to take this paint and we're going to put it on the bottom of our feet, because as we know, Paul walked literally everywhere in the Roman world to make sure that the message of Jesus Christ got out to the people. Oh, that's going to look good. Okay, so I'm going to take and I'm going to step on my picture. Woo, it's squishy. Hold it down, lift my foot up, and there I have my foot marks on there. I got a bucket of water here to clean my foot off. There we go. Ooh. Lots of paint on my foot. There we go. There. Okay, that's good. I'll clean the rest of it later. We're going to do our second foot. Blue paint. Some white paint. Well, I like the white on it. That turned out really pretty. White paint. And then a little bit of black. Just because we can. There we go. Fold it in half. Rub it together, squish it down, let those colors blend together. I can see some gray in there, see some midnight blue in there. Okay, and here we go. Pretty. Second foot. I'm gonna paint here, and here, and here. Make sure it's all covered real good. Stick my foot on it next to the other one. Press it down. There we go. Ah, I did it. Okay, so that's the end of our project for today. If you do this, I hope you have fun. Make sure that your parents approve because it can get messy. So anyway, have fun. I love you very much. Bye.